United States Taliban peace deals, Afghanistan base closure milestone met. As part of an agreement signed with the Taliban approximately 5 months ago, the U.S. has closed 5 of its military bases that are located in the Helmand, Paktika, Uruzgan, and Laghman provinces of southern and eastern Afghanistan. The U.S. has also reduced the number of armed forces personnel in the nation to 8,600, a substantial decrease from 100,000 in 2010. The Afghan government and the Taliban continue to work towards creating lasting harmony under the peace accord through releasing detainees and moving forward in other areas. We appreciate all parties involved for the goodwill and ongoing progress towards lasting serenity in Afghanistan. May life for the gentle Afghan people become ever safer, filled with Allah's love.
African Development Bank program addresses hygiene needs of vulnerable Somalis amid COVID-19 pandemic. The AFDB's $10.4 million project being implemented by the International Organization for Migration is supplying clean water to internally displaced persons and remote communities, thus reducing the infection risk. The initiative has renovated 26 solar-powered operated boreholes and 30 mini water systems, making clean water accessible to over 85,000 households. Furthermore, 62 hand washing points have been set up at key sites like community centers and areas housing the internally displaced in Jubaland State. As part of the plan, 81 trained hygiene promoters have been engaged to reach more than 80,000 at-risk individuals, while coronavirus prevention materials in the Somali language have been distributed. Bravo, African Development Bank and the International Organization for Migration, for your life-saving project. May heaven's boundless grace forever shine upon the gentle people of Somalia.
Analysis shows substantial decrease in United Kingdom's carbon emissions. A projection by French management consulting firm SEA Partners has determined that the UK's carbon discharges could fall by 11% this year due to the COVID-19 lockdown, assuming schools and businesses resume normal operations starting in October. This figure is almost 4 times the yearly percentage of carbon reduction recommended by the Government Advisory Group, the Committee on Climate Change for the UK, achieved to reach carbon neutrality by 2050. Diminished transportation usage is responsible for the largest part of the year's emissions decline, with significantly less air and vehicular travel. Thank you, SEA Partners, for your informative study on the effects of the COVID-19 lockdown on Britain's carbon footprint. May the savings be maintained as we consider the results of our actions on our planet's health and inhabitants' well-being in God's favor.
Amazon India replaces all single-use plastics. Online retail giant Amazon's packaging from its over 50 fulfillment centers throughout India no longer contain single-use plastics, fulfilling the company's promise to build an eco-friendly supply chain. Plastic bubble wrap and cushions have been replaced with paper versions, and packaging tape has been traded for a biodegradable alternative. In October 2019, Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Narendra Modi, a Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance laureate, asked all citizens to help end single-use plastics by 2022. Indian online retailer Flipkart, a division of Walmart from the United States, has also reduced its single-use plastics by 50%. We applaud your earth-conscious changes, Amazon India and Flipkart. May His Excellency Narendra Modi's request for the entire nation to stop single-use plastics be achieved in good time, as India becomes a blessed example of environmental sustainability.
Senior citizen cheers up neighborhood with her stuffed animal display. Nancy Connor, an 86-year-young resident of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, United States, has spent her stimulus check issued to U.S. citizens by the government on giant stuffed animals placed on her front lawn to uplift people amid the COVID-19 pandemic. with help from a local firefighter, an eye-catching collection of plushies, including a penguin, bear, zebra, orangutan, tiger, and lion, are launching in the yard. Ms. Connor shared that she is thrilled to see passers-by and children enjoying the display, and plans to keep the sweet exhibit until the end of October. She said, "It makes me happy to see people happy again, even if it's only for a couple of minutes. Our praises for your creative venture, tender-hearted Nancy Connor. May you inspire more people to show love in action for those around them in divine goodness."
Qatar's international airport welcomes vegan café. Evergreen Organics has opened at Hamad International Airport to provide nutritious and delicious vegan food 24 hours a day to health-conscious and discerning travelers. With a nature-like interior design, the restaurant offers a diverse menu ranging from breakfast bowls to hearty meals and fresh juices to nut milk lattes. The first Evergreen Organics in Doha was co-founded in 2016 by Qatari entrepreneur and engineer Ghanem Al-Sulaiti at the age of 24. The dedicated vegan who believes it is essentially important to eat plant-based food during the COVID-19 pandemic envisions his latest enterprise will support an ever-growing global community of plant-strong travelers. Congratulations on the grand opening of your fabulous vegan eatery, Ghanem Al-Sulaiti and Evergreen Organics. May compassionate Allah always bestow abundant blessings upon your noble work promoting veganism and peace in advancing Qatar.
A rescue dog returns favor. Abby, a shepherd husky mix who had been adopted by Mike Pinch of North Bay, Ontario, Canada early in the year, recently sensed Mr. Pinch was not well one night and woke him up by putting her paws on him and licking his face. Upon waking, Mr. Pinch experienced difficulty in breathing and severe pain in his arms. An ambulance was summoned and it was determined that Mr. Pinch had suffered a heart attack while sleeping. Fortunately, quick emergency treatment saved his life. Mr. Pinch recalled that he originally wanted to adopt a small dog. However, when he went to All Heart Pet Rescue, a non-profit especially dedicated to rehabilitating canines that would otherwise be euthanized, Sweet Abby won his heart. Mr. Pinch said, "If I would have held off adopting her, I wouldn't be here today." Many hugs and kisses, beautiful Abby, and we are so happy you're on the mend, Mike Pinch. Your love and loyalty for each other embody the beauty of the human-canine connection in the adoration of heaven.